Hey friends, Pastor Sam Dennis here on the day after Thanksgiving in 2024. Well, my Wichita State Wheat Shockers made it to the final in their little tournament in Florida, but they're getting beat by Florida pretty bad. Matter of fact, real bad. But it was fun to see them play a ranked team like that, and I think they're better than the score shows, and we'll see how the season turns out. Anyway, I wanted to give you a greeting. I'm up here in Oklahoma. We had Thanksgiving at Eufaula, Oklahoma. We rented a home here. I'm sitting on the front porch of a house that we rented for our family. It's a place called Chandler's Landing, and it's a real popular spot among the people that all across Oklahoma. Many have second homes here. Some have turned these houses into VRBO places to rent in the summer, but it's just a kind of a community that you can come and enjoy with the kids. It's right here near the lake, beautiful scenery, lots to do. So that's where we've enjoyed our Thanksgiving holiday. One of Oklahoma's favorite sons is a man by the name of Jimmy Webb. Many of you know him as a songwriter of a lot of the Glenn Campbell songs. But Jimmy Webb grew up here in Oklahoma and is really quite a talented songwriter and singer of his own right, but really more of a songwriter. He wrote a song years ago that wasn't real popular, but it's become one of my favorite lately as I've been listening to it sung by a lady by the name of Nancy Griffith. The song is called If These Old Walls Could Speak. And I was listening to that song yesterday, and one of the lines says, if these old walls could speak, they would tell you that I love you. It's a story, kind of a pathos type of a song about things that were left unsaid, but the walls knew the real story. Of dinner bells and schools and happy families and a love that worked all week long and then came home and loved each other and lived week to week. But it talks about how, in this pathos, how we often don't share how thankful we really are. And it's sad in that sense, because if these walls could speak, they would tell you the truth. Well, I think the walls should speak, but I think they should speak from our hearts. And so I want to say from my heart to your heart, I do love you. Many of you I've known through the years, and when you're a pastor, as long as I've been, you begin at the latter years of your life to do funerals, as you know. And I've done a lot of funerals in the last few years. And each and every one of these brings back a memory of days gone by and sweet, sweet things that I've been able to experience as I've seen the way people loved not only me, but loved each other and have loved life. So here's what I would say to you on this Thanksgiving, or day after Thanksgiving. Don't wait until tomorrow. Don't let the walls speak for you. Speak those words of love and kindness to those people that mean a lot to you. I was interviewed by Deborah Campos a couple of days ago. She's a junior in high school, 17 years of age, and so she asked me several questions. She wanted to, I guess her project was to interview senior adults, and so I was her token senior adult. And one of the question she asked is, if you could go back to your high school days, what would you do differently? Of course, I told her I would have studied harder and become a doctor or a lawyer, right? But she asked a lot of questions, and one of the things she asked me was, what have I learned at 74 years of age? What would I pass on to people about life right now? And of course, you know what the answer is. I would say carpe diem, seize the day. Don't miss the opportunity to make a difference. Don't miss the opportunity to not only say thank you, but don't miss the opportunity to say, I love you. So Pastor Sam in Eufaula, Oklahoma at Carlton Landing is saying to each one of you on this day after Thanksgiving, if these old walls could talk, they wouldn't say anything different than I'm saying to you right now. And that's this: today is the day the Lord has made, and I will rejoice and be glad in it. And I'm glad for you, and I do love you. And I pray that your holiday season, not only this weekend with family and friends, but in the weeks to come, will be filled with love and laughter. And that your home will be a place where love lives and where gentle words are spoken, because Christ is living and reigning in your life. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. God bless you, and I'll talk to you soon.